welcome back to Joffa Tech YouTube channel, and this video will be talking about how to create a text summarization tool with Python. So in this tutorial, we will learn how to create a text summarization tool using Python. Text summarization is the process of extracting the most important information from a text to create a concise summary. This can be helpful for quickly understanding the main points of long articles, reports, and other documents with Python's powerful libraries like NLTK and GenSim. You can easily create your own text summarization tool. So here are the requirements. To start, you will need to have a Python installed on your machine. You can download Python from the official website. Once Python is installed, you will need to install the following libraries: NLDK, GenSim, Beautiful Soap. You can install these libraries using the full following command: pip install NLDK, GenSim, Beautiful Soap 4. So as the Python libraries are installed, now the first step is data extraction. First, we need to extract the text from a web page. We'll use the Beautiful Soap library to pass the HTML and extract the text document. Let's create a function called extract underscore text underscore from underscore URL that takes a URL as input and returns the extracted text. And this is the function which is import request from BS4. I'm not going to read that Python code. You can do this. As step number two is text pre-processing. Now let's pre-process the text by tokenizing it into sentences and words. And removing any stop words. Will use the NLTK library for this purpose. You can have a look at this code. And the step number three is creating the summarization model. We'll use the GenSim library to create a text rank summarization model. Test rank is a graph-based algorithm that ranks sentences based on their importance. Let's create a function called summarize underscore text that makes the sentence and words as inputs and returns the summarized text. So this is the thing. And putting all together, now that we have all the necessary function, let's create a main function that takes the URL as input and returns the summarized text. So and that you have it, a simple text summarization tool you created using Python. You can now try this tool with other URLs or customize it further to suit your needs. So that was all for this video. Now we have to find another thing about what we have to do. I'll just go back, and we have to go for how to do text summarization with deep learning. That's the actual project I'm having for my university, which is how to do text summarization with deep learning and Python. So I'll just accept the cookies and end this blog. Learn how to do text summarization using Python. Download the text summarization Python environment and import the text to be summarized. Build text and run the routine to summarize the text. So ever feel like you don't have enough time to read anything that you want to? What if you could run a routine that summarizes documents for you, whether it's your favorite news source, academic articles, or work-related documents? Text summarization is a natural language processing (NLP) task that summarizes the information in large text or quicker consumption without losing vital information. Your favorite news aggregator, such as Google News, takes advantage of text summarization algorithms in order to provide you with information. You need to know whether the article is relevant or not without having to click in the link. So this tutorial will walk you through a simple text summarization task. We'll use abstractive text summarization and packages like newspaper 2K and PyPDF2 to convert the text into a format that Python understands. Finally, we'll use it's like Spacey to summarize the text in with deep learning. Once you understand how text summarization works, you can also try doing the same with audio files that needs to be first transcribed to text. So there are two main text summarization tasks methods. Extractive text summarization attempts to identify significant sentences and then adds them to a summary which will contain exact sentences from the original text. Abstractive text summarization attempts to identify the important section, interpret the context, and intelligently generate a summary. In this article, we'll use the abstractive method on a news article. The process is straightforward. Install a Python environment that contains all of the packages that you will need for the task. Import the text to be summarized. Build, test, and run the routine to summarize the text. So all of the code used in this article can be found on my GitLab repository. All set. Let's go. So step number one, installing text summarization Python environment. To follow along with the code in this article, you can download and install our pre-built text summarization environment, which contains a version of Python 3.8 and the packages used in this post. So in order to download the ready-to-use Python environment, you will need to create an active state platform account. Just use your GitHub credentials or your email address to register. Signing up is easy and it unlocks that many benefits of the active state platform. For Linux users, run the following automatically. Download and install our CLI, the state tool, along with the text summarization into a virtual environment. Step number two, choose a text source for abstractive text summarization. The quality, type, and density of information conveyed via text varies from source to source. Textbooks tend to be low in density but high in quality.